Welcome in the class 12, English subject. Today we are going to discuss the second lesson written by Anis Jung, and the name of the lesson is Lost History. Here you will come to know two stories taken from different places. One of them is Delhi, and second story has been taken from Firayabad. In fact, this story deals with a boy whose name is Sahib Alam. The writer daily encounters many of the children who are seen in her street barefoot, and they do the job of rag picking. In fact, these children daily come from Simapuri, and Simapuri is an outskirt area of Delhi which is far away from Delhi metaphorically. Here she meets so many children, and one day she asks one of the name, and he tells, Madam, my name is Sahib Alam. Now Sahib Alam basically has come from Bangladesh. Amidst in the greenery of Dhaka, it is said by his mother that they had their small house. But because of certain reasons, they left their country and settled in our country. Wherever they got any place, they pitched their tents. Sahib Alam belongs to the family of Rakita. Now these children daily in morning do the scouring of for something in the dump of garbage. These children always remain barefoot, and the reason when the writer asks them is their absolute poverty, while the writer does not seem to agree with them. One day, the writer stops them and asks them a question, why they don't go to school. They simply say, Madam, there is no school in our area, so we can't go to any school. When the writer asks them if they will join the school if she starts any school, they speak very positively. Very soon, one day, one of the boy comes running and asks the writer if her school is ready. In fact, it was a false promise made by the writer, but such promise had hardly any place in the bleak world of the children. So the writer also feels embarrassed because she had made a false promise. One day, the writer comes to know about the name of a boy, and his name is Sahib Alam. The writer is very much happy because the boy does not know the actual meaning of this word. Otherwise, it would have been very hard for him to believe so, because the meaning of Sahib Alam is the father of universe. One day, the writer also goes with the children to their place which is called Simapuri. Simapuri is a place where more than 10,000 skaters live together, and they do only the job of rag picking. Here, life is very much critical and pitiable. These people live in the houses made of mud, covered with tarpaulin, and in fact, they don't have even any pure water to drink. They don't have any power supply in that area. They don't have any identification except a ration card that makes them able to buy certain things from the shop of ration, and also gives them power to do their voting during election. The writer is very much unhappy to see the present condition of these children. In fact, when you go to Simapuri, you will find that here the meaning of garbage is different. For children, it is wrapped with wonder, because sometimes the children get 1 rupee, 2 rupee, 5 rupee, 10 rupee. But in fact, we go through the life of these adults, we find that garbage is a means of survival for them. In case that they stop doing it, they will go starve, and obviously they will have so many problems. One day, the writer also asked these children, why don't they put chappals? They simply say, Madam, we are extremely poor. But the writer does not seem to agree with them. She says it is only an excuse. It is not because of the absolute poverty. It is not because of absolute they are poor. In fact, it is only an excuse, because in many of her journeys she had seen in many of the cities where she found that children remain barefooted. It has become a custom. The writer also gets a story from Udupi. When she was a small girl and used to visit that place, she saw a boy coming regularly, and he was son of the priest of that temple. He used to pray to God. He used to wish God to provide him a pair of shoes. Very soon, God heard him, and he got a pair of shoes. After many years, when the writer again visited there, she found that the temple was in a desolate condition, but there was another priest. He was young, and she also noticed there that his child was standing there. but the child was well dressed, well shoed. The writer wants to say that even in modern time, the people like priests also provide shoes and chappals to their wards. So she hardly believes it that it was only because of perpetual state of poverty. One day the writer found a great change. She found that Sahib Alam was doing work. When she asked about this development, he simply told the writer that now he was working on a tea stall where he is provided 800 rupees and along with 2 times meal. The writer asked herself, is Sahib Alam happy working on a tea stall? The answer is no. Sahib Alam is not happy working on a tea stall because of the following reason. The very first thing, he has lost his carefree look. Second thing, now he is not his own master. Third thing, the canister the bag that he used to carry was his own, but the canister belongs to the owner of that shop. In this way, the writer does not seem to agree this point that Sahib Alam is happy working on a tea stall. So in this way, this story of Sahib Alam comes to an end. Today, I am also going to give you the summary of this to be written in your notebook, as well as the meanings of this lesson which you are supposed to note down in your copy. Thank you.